So right now, what's going on, guys? So right now, as you see here, there's an update. We got the steering all secured, so you can go both directions, fully lock this one and fully lock the other way. But there still is some adjustment that needs to be done, mostly because I don't have everything all straightened around yet. But as you see here, we got the whole piece right here all done here for the steering, all there. Shaft is all set up. We got the bottom here, rack pinion in. This is an update of where we're at so far. We just had it. This back piece right here, this little metal bar, which I got to do a couple more welds along in the back inside here, and then put a crossback brace. But then I'm also going to cut a few holes possible for the seat belt they run through, so it stays connected to the cage. But we got the rear gearing system welded in, as you see here. This is just the idler gears, so where the chain is going to just run on. Then there's going to be a piece right here where the whole gear system is. So I still got to cut the pieces for that. As you see, the front I had remodified. There's still some weld stuff pieces welded. Got that all welded up, secured. Got our new bearings in. These bearings are from a old Mustang. I haven't put the other side in, mostly because I put it together. It's going to be a sealed unit. I'm going to fill it with grease. It's going to be a sealed unit, as you see. Still have to finish up the brake pedal system. It's going to have hydraulic brakes. There's going to be a concept that I'm going to show you later on about that, what I'm going to do so when I get the parts in. But as you see right now, I'm still working on the chain system, and I have to get the whole motor put back in here, which I changed up the design. I added these bars in to strengthen, as you see, mostly just to strengthen it. But we got the front to hold the front part of the motor. This is where the starter cylinder is going to be at. I made a box to go right here. Once the body's all together, this is all going to hold all the electrical unit and all the electronics for to keep the motor running, the headlights and stuff like that, and the regulator valve, the electric regulator. Still got to get the brake for the rear, but as you see, she's pretty much almost ready to ride. Just still got to iron out some bugs. So right now, as you see here, I kind of see, but we got the first chain, the front chain system all welded in. Got to work on the rear system, but looking good so far. I had to take out the everything so I can weld up the new motor mount underneath here. I kind of just starting to work on the exhaust a little bit. So they have the tube and everything coming down. It doesn't want to stay. But having the tube coming from the front, coming down underneath. Going to go with a dual exhaust system, but got the engine back in, as you see. Got the chain, first chain, second chain's been worked on, but before I can do that, I have to get a whole new bearing for right here, so because that bearing is too big. So spent a few hours during the nighttime working on some stuff, going through things. So I have the pressure transfer valve right here. Finally we got the gas pedal put in. Just gotta finish welding it, clean it all up. The little line, I gotta cut that down some. Getting along real good here. Just gotta weld this side after I get a new bearing. Then we're gonna be working on the brake bit. And today I'm going to try to finish up gas tank placement. As you see here, gas tank is going to sit like that with a little lean to it. Where we're like, oh, why it's all like that? And why should I put it like this and everything? Reason being is when the vehicle is driving, the gas is going to slosh backwards, so the pitcock has got to be towards the back, so it has a continuous amount of fuel. So when the line comes straight up, and then the line's going to go through along the body and go towards the front. I have the pretty much back end up, mostly got the holes cut. This one was from an earlier time when I was thinking about it and everything, thinking of doing something, had different thoughts, so kind of it is what it is type deal. Right here, we're going to be putting a piece that goes from up and over across, and then this piece is the upper part of the bar, and then I'm going to have a bottom part of the bar, so the tank will be sitting on the bottom part. You see right here, once I get everything trimmed up and cut and everything, this is going to sit over top and be an up and down motion, so you can open and close it. I haven't figured out how am I going to really seal it for like bumps and everything like that. I still got to figure that one out. So yeah, that's where we at. It's coming along. It's almost done. I gotta do some more ironing and tweaking a little bit. I realized this is a little farther that way up on this end, a little farther that way than this end. So I just gotta adjust it just a little bit. Easy way to adjust it. I was gonna hook a line here, wrap it around here, and then hook it here or here, and then it'll be just a ratchet. So ratchet just to bring it in, so be in line. As you see, it's just a little off, so that's just from the welding. The heat kind of warped it just a little bit. So well, I'll get that all fixed and show you on the next time. So as you see here, I got the chains all cut. This one back one right here is gonna have to have a link taken out, but get the chains all cut, sized, ready to go. Just need to get the clips for the front and rear. I just need to go buy a set. As you see, got the whole gear area all set up. Just gotta weld the front part of that onto the shaft, and this is all welded up, and we just gotta get the other side welded here. The only reason I don't have it like welded, I bought the wrong bearing, so gotta go get a new bearing for it. So when I get the new bearing, we'll have that all set up, and we'll get that both sides fully welded in. But we got the body is up for a reason. We got, as you see here, you got a hole here, hole there, and a hole there, and a hole there. Probably wondering what those are for. I'll show you here in just a second. So when I get the pieces in, it's going to be a little hinge set up here. So when it's done, this is going to be like a little seat area, but also an area that's blocking. When you lift it up, it's going to lift up just like that. But it blocks the cap and all that stuff. So it's also, I don't know whether you can take the gas or if you're whatever, but it makes it look a little bit better, but also gives it a seat for an adult to sit on if they want to take a ride in it. But she's coming along. Side view of it. Front end is still off, because I'm still doing some work up front. But So when the body's down, that's where everything will come into play. You'll see later on in the video that how that's going to work out. So as you see here, I finally got the chain system all kind of where I want it, how I want it. I'm just trying to see where I'm going to be putting the tensioner for right here. So this is where the area I'm going to be having tension. As you see in the back here, got the back all secured. So just tighten it. Everything moves. Everything moves nice and smoothly. Except for the back chain's got to get tightened a little bit. Got to take a link out of there, but everything's no bindage, no nothing. So now I'm just sanding, getting it wire wheeled and cleaning up some welds, and I'm gonna prime it and wait for some paint